Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak, yes of course, Daybreak, and we are in the Tyrell district doing our rounds. We finished off last episode by going to the movie theaters, so for today we're gonna do the rest of the area. Well, to start off with,
nice cold ice cream.
I was so fired up to take that popcorn seller hat on, but it looks like he's mostly got his eye on the movie theater and what they're playing. It's got me all revved up for nothing. Guess he's the type of guy who can cool off as quickly as he gets fires up. Not that I can complain too much when I'm clearly attracting more customers than him, so I'd say I'm getting the last laugh. Our little competition might have turned out to be a whole lot of nothing, but putting that aside, it's actually not so bad starting out here at night.
Hello. Thanks for shopping.
Yeah, no special nighttime deals it seems. Yes, let's go by the newsstand. Well, I interviewed Walter Huckleberry earlier today. We did it at a pretty relaxed location, but I still tried to be careful with what I said. Still, he was definitely a nicer guy than I was expecting. I've come away from that interview feeling like I can write a deep, insightful piece about him. Now I just need to put it all together. It's strange, I don't usually get so fired up when I'm doing an assignment like this. I better take that feeling and run with it. I've got to get all my thoughts down while they're still fresh in my mind. Jen looked pretty stressed earlier. I'm guessing the editors trust some assignment on him that's outside of his wheelhouse. In some ways, he's the opposite of Marielle. He's always down on his luck, but it never like she blessed with it. That said, it did sound like he had some sort of success. I hope the final article turns out great. I hope for him it does too. Okay.
Good grief.
Okay, let's check up top.
Did you know?
Oh, it's amazing we're broadcasting this year's EGC over the Orbital Net. It got to nail the production and get every detail right. Right. We're going to make this the best EGC by a zilch. But it's going to take all of us working as a team to make it happen. Well, I've got the lighting gear all ready to go on my end. But what are we going to do for the background music? We want to start with something nice and subdued, don't we? Well, I've got an idea. What about that song that's been kind of popular lately? What was it called again? Oh, I know the one. You meant the one with the really nice melody. I remember the singer. I think his name was Jess Branson. Carol? Is something wrong? No, nothing at all. Don't mind me. Of all the people, why did it have to be him? I mean, I'm glad he's getting noticed, of course, but still. Jess Branson, you said, right? That could work. I'll get in touch with his agency and see what they have to say. I know the president's there. He's a regular of mine. I'll just ask him. Oh, they're doing it. They're really doing it. What am I to do? I'm happy, but at the same time, what do I do? Don't overthink things. When it comes to heinous crimes in Calvard, they don't get much bigger than the whole devil worshipping cult. They denied Ayo's existence, and about a decade ago, they were going around and kidnapping kids. I was still just a little kid myself back then, and I remember them giving me the absolute creeps. Just thinking about them gives me chills all over again. The kind of chills a girl can't get enough of. When word goes out about the whole cult thing, it seems shockwave across the entire country. This book of mine really is the best. Just thinking about them gives me chills all over again. Yeah. You got some very weird tastes, to say for sure. Sure is fixated on the sky for some reason. Can't see anything myself, but who knows? We'll see if there's anyone. Almost hoping to see like a cat on the roof or something looking down. And that's just it. Oh, you're here late. What can I serve you this evening? There's a family from Elsheim that often comes to the cafe in the afternoon. They appear to have finally settled into the city at long last. They've started telling me all sorts of things about their lives, such as Aramis's educational outing, which is nice to hear. It seems to be quite a struggle for them to get acclimated to their new environment, but these days they sound much more relaxed. I'm relieved.
Welcome. We await your next visit.
Aramis's educational visitation sounds awesome and all, but I like working here too. You get to see all kinds of people doing fun and cool things. And when I say all kinds, I mean all kinds. We get Aramis's students, foreigners, musicians, a little bit of everything. That's why I can't bring myself to quit doing work like this. It doesn't hurt that Charles the owner has a personality that really invites people, everyone to just come in and be themselves too. My firm company work has really been piling up lately. I'm worried about the company. The financial boost they get from reparation is bound to peter out soon. Oh well, nothing I can do about that, so I'll just distress with some reading. I bought a book called Oration Credit Union Bankruptcy, The Truth, but I think I'm in the mood for a novel. Now what to buy? Well, I guess it's time for me to start focusing my attention towards this year's Edith Girl collection. Basically, it's a fashion show that takes place on the night of the Revolution Festival. Huge trendsetter when it comes to next year's styles. As someone who recruits new modeling talent for a living, I always keep a close eye on people and fashion they exhibit at their show every year.
Perfect driver too.
Oof, I'm beat today. Is it just me, or have the other districts been calling in help more often lately? Because I swear, my shoulders and back are killing me more than usual. Oh Karen, just how old are you? You're starting to sound like an old man going on like that. How about I give you a little massage, huh? My mom tells me I got the hands of an angel. That's okay, Nancy. You don't have to do all that. She sure is soothing to be around though. I can feel my muscles loosening up already just from talking to her. What's wrong? I got something on my face? No, you don't. It's nothing. Thanks for the offer. I feel a little bit more relaxed already. Well, let's get this show on the road. This city isn't going to patrol itself at night. We seem to be having some unsavory characters prowling around lately, but I've got them in my sights. Nothing escapes this officer's watch. You're far too serious all the time, Karen. Always so uptight. Always on high alert. How about I give you a shoulder rub, huh? Mine, Pa. Since I'm a real natural at it.
World of show business in Sober Curious.
Alright.
I see.
Nobody here? Well, if you're looking for an Albert, he just went home. Still don't know how he juggles his student council duties and his job here. I overheard him talk about a school outing he'll be doing. He sounded a little concerned about it. I'm guessing it's because of teenager things. Hang in there, kiddo. Your boss is in your corner. Albert is such a sweetheart. I cannot want him to succeed with whatever he's got going on. I hope he doesn't take his youth for granted. You never realize how precious those early years are until it's over.
Ah, welcome. I hope to see you again.
I'll be around. Bah, I've been held up with the press corps, so I haven't had any time to find leads on stories from other places. Though it's nothing I can't fix by calling in a few favors. Maybe I'll try and strike a deal with one of the small-time news agencies. As soon as I offer to them up with one of my contacts in Parliament, I'll have them eating from the palm of my hands. Yeah.
This night's just getting started.
Yeah, you look like an unsavory character. Let's go inside. Huh? What the? He's already going through all the flyers and sales slips? Not only that, but he also took care of next month's ingredients list and tweaked the menus. Oh, and there's a note too. Get these back to Miss Mao. Also, apologize for getting carried away while you read it. Oh, he sounds so mad. And how is he freaking capable anyway? Sorry for all the yelling. I should get back to work. I just don't understand how Kohan is that talented. I'm half convinced he isn't even human.
What'll you
Maybe he
have today?
isn't.
Thanks
You
for
won't
coming.
know.
Let's see.
Hey, been busy keeping those patrols? About as busy as you've been with that drinking, it seems. I thought you wouldn't made a beeline for the Black Light District or something. Hey, you know me too damn well at this point. Yeah, I'd be down there right now if it weren't for what Cao and the rest said earlier. We're finally about to close in on A after all this time. The bastards. Once we know what their endgame is, all we have to do is move in and crush them. Hey now, don't get too ahead of yourself, alright? Once they know something, I'm sure they'll be in touch. I know we don't have the most fun job in the meantime, but it is what it is. Hey, you got that right. Don't get me wrong, Chief. I know trying to rush things is just asking for trouble. I can be hot-headed, but I'm not an idiot. I think I'm gonna order some food too. Make sure I'm recharged when it's time for us to go in and kick Ace and the gardener's ass. They say. Anyway, I can get you to treat your lackey to a little something extra? Promise I won't call you an old man for 5 minutes. Sorry, punk. I ain't made of money. You'll have to pay for whatever you want on your own, Mira. Hey, today's been a hell of a crazy day, but at least we got enough out of it to make all that bullshit worth it. Think I'm gonna order some food. Make sure I'm fully recharged for whatever's coming up next. Please, take your time while you're here. Relax and enjoy. Huh, Kuming's got the guts. Bossing Co on around like that? She's completely clueless about our true line of business. And personally, I like to keep it that way. Things are heating up behind the scenes, so I want her to stay out of harm's way. I'll have to redouble my efforts. I better link up with Cao so we can start investigating the situation. That sounds like a decent enough idea. Oh, I heard they cast an Easterner named Nina Fendi as Sheena Turk in the upcoming Gloria movie. Did the director sleep through his history class or something? Sheena Turk was white. You can't favor diversity over historical accuracy. That's just plain wrong. Plus, if they wanted to cast an Easterner, General Atkinson was right there. He was mixed race. Oh, for Aya's sake, why must they show that self-entitled goatee travesty again over after all this time? They already suspended it once. Did they suddenly decide it had value because it was runner-up for the best direction? Ridiculous. Utterly and completely ridiculous. How could this tier have fallen so low? Huh. Well, that is how it goes. If you win prizes, that means people are interested in seeing it. So as a movie theater, you'd be crazy not to put it up for at least a few showings. Really. Because in the end, it's all about money. Really. Alright, that's it. Finally,
Let's do this.
Station Street. And having said that,
Nanner launch.
how many do we actually have? 4, of course. Yes, Yume. No, the Yume is definitely gonna be one of them. An unknown. I'm intrigued. Alright, so it's gonna be these 3. I'm sorry, Fairy, but you'll just have to wait for another time. A locket from a bygone era, used for storing precious photos. Might be a good gift for Ren.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Guess it's time for
One
me to
bullet
leave.
can change your fate. Catch a revival showing of the smash hit Wolves Requiem.
The Bracer Guild can come in useful when it comes to maintaining public order, at least. Not denying that they're good at their job, but all the glitz and pomp rubs me the wrong way. Feels like a popularity contest half of the time. Though keeping citizens safe is the police job in the first place. We shouldn't be relying on the Bracers to do our job for us. I'll give my best performance today. We'll prove to everyone that we don't need those pretentious Bracers' help. Alright. Hey, James, what are you doing in a place like this? Of course I run into one of the instructors. None of your business. It's fine if you're just on your way back from shopping, but it's starting to get late. I've been worried about you. I get the impression you've had a hard time fitting in at school. Why are you even bringing it up? That's old news. Forget it, I'm going home. I'm not in the mood for an annoying lecture right now. You look like you got something weighing on your mind as well. It's my job as a teacher to listen to you. Why is everyone so annoying? Sasha especially. Just leave me alone. The mom and the bad kid. Oh, I'm so tired. The store's packed and Mina's not listening to me. It's like I've been going in circles all day today. Not one mentioned being a stay-at-home mom would be this hard. I love going for walks. Toodle-dee-doo, toodle-dee-dee. Walking there, walking with me. Yeah, but you are driving your mom crazy. That is definitely for sure. Some careless is fine here and there, but it's like she's forgotten why she's actually here. The apparent purchase here in Edith was done with the express purpose of making her work as a representative easier. Oh my, is it that late already? I should get going home. Though perhaps I'll stop by the department store first.
See the movie. Fans are raving about.
I'm in
Get
the mood to
brilliantly
cook
bitter
myself
taste
for a
of
change.
golden blood.
Now that I finally have an apartment of my own, I'm trying to make my most of those mundane parts of life. It's all blending in too well in the environment. You know, I got in touch with an old friend of mine from the Basel Institute of Science for the first time in a while. It sounds like things are a bit of a mess over there right now. They haven't even decided when Cypher will be available to the general public. Our Vern partnership was crucial to this store's success, so I'd like to get the sales plan going ASAP. Both Ilan and I studied at the Basel Institute of Science, you see. We have a lot of connections from back then, and they're helping us out a lot. Our Vern partnership was crucial to the store's success, so I'd like to get the sales plan going ASAP for the new civilian Sivas. If they're still coming.
I'm ready to help whatever you need.
Was the man that was going by really the department store manager? I heard Ilan and Carlo talking about it the other day, but I'm not sure. I go there all the time. I should have noticed it sooner. Did I exhaust all my brain cells cramming in the info about orbital devices? Did I run out of space in my brain? Could be. If you learn too much, some parts needs to fall out to make room. The person I look up to the most has to be Professor Hamilton. She's one of Epstein's 3 disciples. She's simply extraordinary. She keeps an eye out for me wherever she could. Back when I was studying in the Institute of Science, I always get the impression that she sees things differently than we do. Now that she's resigned as a Vern advisor, she's gotten involved with geological research to aid the eastern parts of Zemuria. Her demeanor was always majestic, and something all my peers looked up to. Since we were both from the Central East, I felt some sort of kinship with her. I wanted to travel with her to the east, but she turned me down. The most I could do to aid her was make a donation towards her research. The funds came from earning for my startup, of course. She's quite old at this point, but I hope she's been doing well.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
I'm hearing some great stories about her, so I'll hope she is well as well. Not a lot of people to talk to today. Same as last time.
World's fastest, imperfect driver too.
Oh, hey ARKRIDE. I owe you one for your help today. Got a bunch of our eggs in a row now, so we won't be stepping around too many eggshells from here on. Well, maybe it's wishful thinking, but if this was the push that could help Catapult Mata under control, that would be great. Hey, you're laying it on so thick I don't even want to think of a witty comeback. We helped out with all these punks that have been moving recently. Far as I'm concerned, the rest ain't my job. Ouch, that's cold. But that's right. Figured you're looking out for your folk in stacks. Well, the CID is all over this mess. Thankfully that in itself might be enough of a deterrent to keep things quiet around town. But there aren't so many eyes, keeping careful watch in more rural areas. Take care on that work trip you go to next week. How the hell do you already know about that? Well, I just saw 3 of our people off a little bit ago. They're off on a work trip. Though they mentioned they'd have dinner out, so I might be able to join them somewhere. Hopefully things will stay uneventful, but take care of yourself. Well, Elaine's working right now, by the way. I feel like she's been working too hard lately. She had a hard worker, sure, but I wish she learned to take it easy from time to time. She definitely needs to the free time. You should invite her over for a movie or 2. Did I cross a line there? Sorry. Can tell by just looking at you there's a touchy subject. You all gotta cut it out. Elaine's probably tired of this shit too. Well, but we, the viewers, are definitely not done with it. Not yet. Oh, hey Van. Don't see you around often. Hey, I only swing by every now and then to check up on things. I guess Elaine's not around? I see Zin's back. You don't need to be coy, you know. I know you and Elaine have something going on, but I didn't know you and Zin didn't get along. I always found him easy to be around. I mean, he is, but he's nosy. Even if I try to stay distant, it's like he sees right through me. Well, I guess he also reminds me of someone I used to know. Huh? Zin really likes you though. You two went to the Black Light District earlier today, yeah? He was talking about asking your help for help again later. The big-mouthed idiot. At least Elaine and Sarah are easier on the eyes than he is. The better-looking A rank bracers. Now that you mention it, you know Sarah and Toval, right? When did you meet them? Operation Jormungandr? Or was it in the Northern War? Yeah, I helped sniff around for an infiltration route from here in Calvard. Toval's pretty easygoing, easy to get along with. He's flawed, but he knows his business and makes sure to stick with it. Made negotiations real easy. Well, I got my own fair share of flaws too. Are you interested in meeting the Divine Blade of Wind or the Lieutenant General of the Royal Army of Liberal? Hey, I'm sure they're both really impressive, but I'm gonna pass on that one. There's a lot going on in here. I'm busier than I was back in Erebonia. Got 3 more reports to write up for Hazel. Wanna help? Hey, I'm not even from the guild. Man, you're lazy. You got me? Yes, you just want to be able to take a cat nap, that's all. Alright.
It's so convenient.
People on top. Ah, damn it. I was heading to my senior's wedding today, and then I just had to go get on the wrong bus. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I even got him a present and everything. Hey, no need for tears, brother. Ain't over till the fat lady sings, yeah? But it's getting late. Listen close, brother. It's the thought that counts, and that's why I'm in the business of taking your thoughts from A to B. I'm sure you've prepared a wonderful gift for that senior of yours. No shame in that, is there? Only one thing to do, brother, and you already know what it is. You're right. Being late is already lame enough, but I can't flake out completely. I have to at least give him this gift. Please take me to the party. Hey, no one can blame a brother for shedding tears in the name of another soul. Don't stress out so much, brother. Sure, you didn't get there on time, but you haven't missed your chance yet. Giordano knows these streets like the back of its hand. I'll make sure to take you there. I'm pathetic, but I'd be even worse if I just gave up here. Even if I don't make it in time for the party, I can still give him his wedding present. That is indeedly true. Right. Just the other store and we should be done for SPG. Huh? Did Marguerite go home already? Here I was hoping to ask her for more hot tips on finding a hot man with an even hotter bank account. Oh well, I see her at the department store all the time, so it's not like I can't ask next time. Oh, Elon didn't realize that Administrator Westy was, well, the administrator for the store right across the street. Westy's a great administrator, sure, but he could work a little on his people skills. But I digress. taking advantage of the unused rooftop area was a great idea. Even I didn't know about it. I've worked here for 30 years.
Thank you for
30!
visiting the Weston department store.
Ah, does it mean the next part is finally open?
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Congratulations! You're our 1,000th customer this
Hope you
month.
enjoy shopping with
Here's
us.
your gift certificate. We're doing a special offer at the moment. Huh? Really? Yay! My editor loved my Tharbot report too. One lucky thing after another. At this rate, I might even be able to find Dingo. Luck just finds you everywhere. Dingo really helped me out with the whole Tharbot situation. I wanted to tell him how impressed my editor was with the report.
Well,
Yeah,
Thank you for
she did
visiting
good.
the
She
Weston
definitely
department
did.
store.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Our stores
My name's
have a wide
Milty.
variety of fine
I'll
goods for
start
sale.
working in the department store next week. I stopped by to finish making some
Hope
arrangements.
you enjoy shopping
Well,
with us.
that was the plan anyways. Looks like the boss is busy right now. Might have to do some window shopping to kill time. By the way, Van, ever thought about investing in a business? To be specific, my business. You have been taking a lot of requests. You've got to be loaded, right? What do you say to pumping a little cash into my business? Hey, as if. Not with all the part-timers I got.
Visiting the Weston
Everyone but
department store.
Agnes has rent to pay, and that ain't cheap. Gotta pay them all a livable wage. Look at you, acting like a boss. You could almost pass as a proper business. We are a proper business, really. Oh, shut it. But speaking of dough, shouldn't you be the one that's rolling in it with that recent promotion you got? Oh, no, not at all. I owe this pharmacy so much for all they've done for me. I asked them to keep my salary the same, in fact. But once I get my business up and running, then all the mirror will be rolling in. Well, you made the right choice quitting martial arts. Shrewd business style suits you better.
alrighty.
What a fun day! It's not every day I get to see you behave like a proper boss, you know? And do think on that business proposal I mentioned. You get a 10% return on investment. You're such a sly little shit. If I had the money, I probably would invest. What do you need? I'm adjusting Mr. Dasrani's gun right now. If you need something, spit it. He's real picky, stuck to the same gun model since he joined the force. And he's very careful with maintenance. Honestly, you can gauge a lot about someone from how they care for their weapons. I totally disassembled this gun, top to bottom maintenance. If you need anything, get in line. Still got some adjusting to do so I can bring the accuracy up to snuff. The custom parts were made by yours truly, by the way. I make sure to customize each weapon to suit their owners perfectly.
Alrighty.
Ah, fancy seeing you here, Spriggan. Right back at ya. You looking for weapons today? Or are you looking at the buyers instead? I frequented this shop for my gun maintenance and customization since the old owner was still in charge. Possession of firearms is permitted under Republic law for the purpose of self-defense. Though, you need a license to be a gun owner, of course. Not that you even use one. And speaking of, what are you doing here, Spriggan? Well, just looking for custom parts. Something that will fit a self-defense baton. Gotta shell out for my assistance, you know. Even if the costs are starting to pile up. Hey, you're shameless, you know that? Do you have any idea what kind of authority I hold? Bah, forget it. Let's put the fact that you're dragging a bunch of seaweeds around with you on the back burner for the moment. You should at least put some thought into upgrading your equipment. Trouble could strike at any moment, and it's dangerous to be unprepared. Yeah, don't need you to tell me to be more careful. Well, aren't you a softie? Knew there was a nice side to you. What's that smurf for? For your information, Hey honey, what's wrong? Oh? I'm already done for the day. I just stopped by one of the stores in front of the station. I'll be back home soon, don't worry. I'll even stop by for one of Gigi's favorite cupcakes on the way. Huh? No? Maybe a bagel then? Yeah. Love you. See you later. What? You got a problem? No, not at all. That's your wife, I'm guessing? Didn't know you had a daughter either. Look at you, playing the family man. Watch it, Spriggan. Stay far and far away from my personal life. Hey, if you're looking for a gift, I can vouch for a new cheesecake that they got in stock downstairs, just saying. Nice and sweet. Lemon flavor too. Guarantee the kid is gonna love them. Cheesecake. No, that's an idea. Not that I was asking for your opinion. You'll start straightening up one day when you have a family. With one on the line, you don't just do whatever you want. But I'm gonna give it to you. The cheesecake might be a good idea to cheer Gigi up. Even the CID top dogs go all soft for their family, huh? Well, most people do. I'm getting everything I need for my next work trip. I need to make sure I got everything so I'm not stressing out when I'm there. Let's see. A cushion, travel-sized toiletries. How about a book? Ooh, I could take something I don't usually read. It'll just add to the whole new experience.
Thank you for visiting the Weston department store.
I've been workshopping a plan to put in place so we can compete with the Orbital Cafe Yoda. I can't back down now. Not so this far in. I laid it on a little thick, but I don't think he caught on. It's a little disappointed he didn't. Still, I'm glad I had a look. It was quite eye-opening. It showed me just how close-minded I've been where the Orbital Cafe's true strengths lie. It's given me a lot to think about. It wasn't a lack of innovation, but rather my blind spots. The rooftop's been our biggest missed opportunity. We've started with all the major renovations for the space, so it should be ready relatively soon. I plan on figuring out the most effective way to make use of it, so we can rival Ioda's. The success of it will put all my managerial skills and years of experience to the test.
Hope you enjoy shopping with us.
I'm sure it would be great. Yeah. I'm just curious to see how it looks like, really.
Well...
Oh, this is such a promising opportunity. I gotta focus. I can't afford to waste any time. I can do this. What's that? Mr. Powell we saw earlier? Maybe he's doing a night patrol. It'd be so awkward if he saw us. What's that teacher up to? I probably shouldn't stick my nose in. That reminds me, Administrator Wesley recently put some new plans of his into effect. I'm slowly on the uptake where fashion is not concerned, so only found out recently. Can I see the store as a whole keep up with the times? I trust Administrator Wesley's judgment in this situation, and perhaps I should follow his lead.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Mm-hmm.
We await your next visit.
Yeah, I know. Okay, that should be everyone. The only thing we have left is the 4 SPG here, but considering the time, I think it might be wiser to do one of the event times and then keep the 4 SPG for next one. So we already decided on which 3 we're gonna go for, so let's watch Fairy, stop the episode after that, and on next one we'll do the rest of the episodes plus the 4 SPG. I'm feeling kinda hungry, so maybe I'll get some takeout from the Eastern style restaurant in the Tyrell district. Come to think of it, wasn't Fairy planning on hanging out in this area? Van made his way to the Eastern cuisine restaurant in the Tyrell district and ordered meat buns for takeout. Ah, great. Now to just find somewhere to sit and eat these bad boys. Mommy, where are you? Mommy. Stop crying. This wouldn't have happened if you hadn't wandered off like that, Mina. Hey, it's okay, you two. Everything's going to be fine, I promise. Want me to take you guys to the police station? I'm sure they'll help you. Really? Does that mean my brother and I will be able to go home? Absolutely. For all we know, Abby and Umi could be there waiting for you two already. Abby, Umi? What are those? Anyway, could you take us there? I don't know where to find it. Sure, no problem. It's not that far away at all. You might even run into, your parents on the way there. It's gonna be a little bit of a walk. Will you be okay? Yeah. I knew she said she would be hanging around here. Didn't expect to find her helping out like this. She knows the city pretty well at this point, so there's probably nothing to worry about. But still, better keep an eye out just in case. We're here. This is the Sidon district. I got a little lost and took the long way around though. Whoa, what's that? It smells delicious. Hey, stop running off. Wait, that's not the way to the police station.
Where are you going at this hour, young lady? It's a little late for children to be running around alone.
Eep.
Hey.
Oh, don't worry about us. I'm just taking these lost kids to the police station.
Yeah, alright then. Just don't get lost, okay? I'm heading on home myself.
Whoa. Hey, you're too fast. I'm just glad he didn't cause any trouble. This street goes to the police station, so just stick with me, okay? Okay.
Sheesh, had me sweating for a second.
Wait, what are they doing? This is the wrong way.
What are kids doing out at this hour?
You're just getting to the party started. You brats trying to spoil our fun? I'm scared. Help me. Oh, this is just a mess tonight. Look, we're not up to anything. We're just passing by, so could you please let us through?
What's that? Did you get uppity with us, Brad?
You went through, huh?
Well, sorry kid, you gotta pay the toll, see?
Us poor boys gotta eat. Inflation really hit us hard, you know? Huh? Why should I pay you, Mira? Do you not have jobs? There are plenty of places you could work to get some money.
Say that again, little punk ass bitch. You wanna go?
Spoiled rotten. Never got taught to respect her elders. Well, let's give her a little lesson then. She'll pay in teeth. Oh no.
A coin?
It's Van doing his coin attack from a distance. I'm sure Fairy knows that.
Oh, what the shit?
How can a little girl hit that hard? Do you still want to fight? Or do you just want to come with me to the police station?
No, ma'am. We're good. We'll start working tomorrow. Yeah. We'll work real hard.
Are you okay? Holy cow, you beat him up in a flash. You're so cool. I want to be strong like that when I grow up. Oh, that was nothing. I had some help there too.
Oh, but just making sure you didn't kill them, huh?
The precinct just over there. Don't want to keep your parents waiting, right? They arrived at the station to find the parents waiting for them. They scooped up the kids with open arms, relief washing across their faces. Fairy and Van were showered in thank yous before they made their way out. Thanks for that, Van. You told the parents to come to the station, didn't you?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about there. Sorry.
How about you, though? Never pegged you as the type to take initiative like that. You could have just left it to the adults, but nope, you really took the reins there. Well, that kinda reminded me of my own siblings, so I just couldn't leave them alone. Oh yeah, I remember you saying something about that. You got a brother and sister, right? You did kind of give up a big sis vibe, the way you were helping them. That's embarrassing. I am a big sister though. My little sister's 10 and my brother's 8.
Phew, your mom and pop got busy.
It must be hectic growing up in a tribe like that. Yeah, being one of the older children, I would help Umi around the house, and I'd look after the other kids too. They sneak in combat training whenever I got the time, and sometimes I would sneak a peek at the tribal meetings. It was pretty crazy looking back on it. I didn't get much time to rest because I was always training and helping out. Not to say this job is easy. I'm not slacking, I promise. I'm giving this job my all, just like my training.
Don't worry about it.
I know you are. How did the little ones take it when you left? They cry when All Reliable had to leave the nest? Well, yeah. My older brother left a few years ago himself. He only came back to visit once a year. He's all by himself out there now. I want to grow up to be like him, so I feel like that's something I gotta do too. That's what I told my younger siblings when I left. But honestly, I don't still know why we need to do this, or why my brother needed to anyway. He could have lent that strength to the tribe and helped us all grow back home. So, you never heard why he left? No, but I think Abi knows. He gave him permission to leave. I just wish he told me. I see. Well, maybe he has his reasons, and maybe when I all grow up, he can tell me. I've got a long way to go before I can call myself a warrior anyway. So that's my goal. I'm gonna grow strong enough for Abi and my brother to accept me as a real warrior. That's the spirit. She's more responsible than I gave her credit for. Felt like I'd have to babysit her at the start, but nope. Huh? Something wrong then? Nah, it's nothing. Anyway, I got these meat buns from the Eastern restaurant over by Terrell. Want some? What? How'd you know I was so hungry? I'd love some. Those meat buns didn't last long. Fan and Very quickly resumed their patrol, bellies appeased.
May Arusha grant you her protection, Ban.
Fairy's connection stage went up, allowing you to learn something new about them. That was a really, really nice scene, wasn't it? It is that every scene we see with this free time event, they are all equally nice, and I always hate it so much that I have to pick one. But we do, because it has to. Alright, that's it for now. On the next one, we're gonna watch the other 3. And we're gonna do our 4 SPG, and it should be done with our free time event. So, for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye-bye.